Well, this was something different on Twitter. Twitter Spaces, like Comic Con panels, I
But
guess.
um, what draws you to telling scary stories? I mean, let's just start there. And to want to make scary movies.
I think it just is. I grew up watching them. And it's like I would be, renting them, or I would, convince my mom to rent them from Blockbuster, and it just always was. Or we had another, like local video shop, and even like the VHS, video rental is such a relic of the past. But there was something about we didn't have scary movies in my house, so the only way that they came in was whenever we rented them, and there was something about it it was almost we got an evil totem in our movie, and there's something about bringing in this VHS tape that it felt like it was in itself this evil totem. It was kind of this forbidden thing that was super scary, and I had to convince my mom to let me rent them, and then you'd watch it, and you'd watch it with your friends, and it was always way too scary. I mean, honestly, I think one of my first true horror movies as a kid, and I think I saw it over at a friend's house, was Nightmare on Elm Street, either 3 or 4. And it's so funny because definitely people have seen the trailer, and our horror fans will see the inspirations of Nightmare 4. But it was it started there, and honestly, just that being scared in a movie theater. It's of course I I first started watching them on VHS at home and with my friends, but then it's going going into the theater, and and then it kind of some of my best memories with my family, and with my mom and dad. I convinced my mom to take me to Seven, and so it's I saw that with her, and I was of course I love that movie, terrified, just thrilled by that movie. I was so worried also as I was watching it that my mom would be super upset that I convinced her to go, and then she was like, "Oh, this was amazing," and it was just such an awesome experience. And also just even movies that aren't classically horror movies, like Jurassic Park and Terminator 2. I saw both those movies with my dad, and it's it was something that I've it's such an awesome, powerful, palpable memory. And I just the theaters were packed, and it's that energy, and it's I love all movies, and but that the experience of seeing a scary movie and just being in a packed theater, which I don't even know if we'll have theaters at full capacity, but there is something just so awesome and exhilarating about that you're always kind of trying to get back to that. And
Yeah.
Even in just between Nightmare and Seven, it's I grew up loving New Line movies, and I so much so that I was as a kid I would draw comics, and I would put the New Line logo at at the top of the comic, and I still I can't believe I'm doing a Conjuring movie. I still can't believe I'm working with New Line, and actually I've made a movie with the New Line logo at the top of it, and I don't know,
That's awesome.
that's long answer, but that's where it comes from.
That's all. That's such a movie nerd thing to do too. To draw the movie studio logo